If you're a regular viewer of my channel, you probably know that I was born in West Virginia and raised in West Virginia. I now live in the Pacific Northwest, and one of the places I love to vacation is Alaska. Because of this, I've done a lot of camping in my life, and I occasionally still do some camping now. Now, granted, getting old and lazy like I have, to me, roughing it is meaning that the ice machine is more than 20 yards from my hotel door. But, I still at least once or twice a year like to get out and rough it a little bit. Now, one thing people ask you a lot when they know that you occasionally camp and you live in the areas I've lived in or visit the areas I visit is how do you protect yourself against large predators? And when they say large predators, they usually mean bears. Well, not that kind of bear. That kind of bear is easy to defend against. You just say, hey, you got a few minutes? I'd like to talk to you about Jesus, and they will leave you alone just like most people will. So we're not talking about that kind of bear. We're not talking about gay bears. We're talking about this kind of bear. Oh, okay. I guess sexual preference aside, we're talking about the kind of bear that is four-legged, huge, and will kill you and eat you in the woods. Now, like I've said before, your chances of getting harmed by a bear, even if there's one right by you, is slim. They don't usually attack humans. It's very rare that they attack humans, but occasionally you run into a bear that's just, well, a dick. And you don't want to run into a bear that's a dick and not be prepared to deal with him if you absolutely have to. So when people ask me, how do I actually prepare myself to deal with the occasional dick bear that I might run into, the first thing they always ask is, what firearm do you choose to carry? Now, I've got lots of options, so people usually like to ask me that question because they know there's several guns I have that I could choose from. Do I go with one of my 4-inch .357 Magnum revolvers? Nope, I don't. I don't really choose a .357 Magnum if I know I'm going to be around large predators. Do I go with my .44 Magnum, a nice 4-inch .44 Magnum? Nope, that's a really good choice, but still, it's not what I go with if I'm going to be out camping or hiking and I know I might be around large predators. Do I go with my .460? .460, that's a pretty potent round, but nope, not my .460. Or how about my .500? Now that's a big gun. But no, still, my .500 is not the gun I choose when I go around bears. So do I go to a long gun? Do I take a shotgun? Nope, I don't take a shotgun either. Shotguns are great, but they're a little cumbersome, and I like to hike and stuff, and these make hiking hard if you're carrying one of these around with you. What I end up carrying, and you might think this is an odd choice, is one of these. Now, this is a Henry's .44 Magnum Mare's Leg. Now, I've grown up with these around. This kind of gun, not this particular model, but guns of this type. Mare's Leg rifles, lever actions. These are great guns for defense against large game. For one, they're easy to hold. You use both hands so they're nice and stable. When you fire off a round from this, you get a good aim on it. You get a good steady hold on the gun because you're using both hands and you're using them spread apart on the gun. It's got a 13-inch barrel. When you're pushing out a hard cast .44 Magnum bullet, a hot round of a 13-inch barrel, you're talking some major penetration. I much prefer this over even a shotgun slug. I'm not kidding when I say this gun will take down any four-legged animal you are ever going to run into. This thing will take down pretty much anything, especially in North America. Now, if you're going to go hunting elephants, this might not be my first choice, but if you're going to be in North America, you're going to be facing moose and bear, and that's about as big as it's going to get. This will take care of them with no problem whatsoever, and it'll give you a good steady shot. And plus, it's easy to carry. I mean, it's not bulky, it's not unwieldy, it's not all that heavy. It's no heavier than a lot of big, super big revolvers. It's a little heavier than them, but it's not as heavy as like a shotgun. So I like to carry it. I have a little bandolier holster that I keep strapped to my backpack. I just keep it right here. And you can get along with this pretty easy. You can march with it, you can climb with it, whatever you need to do, it's easy there. And when you need it, you just reach back and there it is. Really easy to carry, really competent gun. Only holds 5 rounds, but that's what most high caliber revolvers carry too. So if you ask me, if you're going to be out in the woods and you're going to be around large predators and you want something that's easy to carry, easy to use, but still powerful, you really can't beat a good .44 Magnum Mare's Leg. You ain't even my real dad. Now this is a Henry Mare's Leg .44 Mag. It's clinky. Too. So if we were going out in the wood, ooh, that was a squeak. You're pushing some real super heavy duty penetration. I choose this over a shotgun. I didn't say shotgun. I forgot to say shotgun. Hold on. I got to say shotgun.